There they go. Uh-oh, heads up, heads up. Watch out, he's shooting. Game winner. Shot a tree. Hey, he got a tree. That's loud. Lungs have a tendency to eat that.
No. He doesn't have a bayonet. Just shot it.
Tall babies. In those days, there was no cars you have to carry in the Sparta.
That's the last of it!
Where's mine? Is that a Starbucks? Alright, that's my favorite. The pink is my favorite. Taylor. Hint, hint. The pink is my favorite. Oh, look at that, OG. How cool is that?
John. Machine gun. Machine gun. Machine gun.
Why don't we see that? With your, I think my father had it.
For the border crossing, just like it out. It's a mix.
That's how to do it?
Oh, I had to get up hard side of it.
I thought that was the kind of car around when we were kids.
Yep, also.
Really?
Yep.
James, where's the candy? I ran out.
Yeah, and I forgot.
Actually, James, I think that's not a bad idea. I'm glad you started to think of it.
We're going to come over here and fly you.
That's Ethan's head. Right?
The 4th of July parade is they do the same thing at 8th of July, but it's 4th of July or this parade. So the fire trucks from all different towns come. And our fire trucks are the only ones that have to go before it. So they're all honking off. And then the firemen put out free beer. They set up a beer. Works beer, half beer, and hot dogs.
Wow.
Like 2 hours. Advocating this at all. I will tell you. I don't think it's good.
Zach, oh, guys, no. Don't do that. Don't do that, Zach. No, guys, don't do that. I know it's good. Don't do that.
That's not very nice. No,
we were joking. You guys do a great job.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, my father! Always slow.
It's all mine!
Ellen, take it out quick!
Somebody! Anybody! I know all your names, I promise!
Come on, we have to catch up.
This is the time where we do remember our fallen. Although we say Happy Memorial Day, it is a somber, solemn day. I'd like to thank the Boy Scouts who have reflected this memory by placing flags on gravestones in our cemetery. So thank you very much, gentlemen, for remembering our fallen. I would like to introduce my colleagues on council that I'm privileged to serve with. I'd like to introduce Deputy Mayor Jerry Murphy, veteran pilot. Councilwoman Christine Quinn. Former Mayor Councilman Gil Gibbs. and Councilman John Schoen. At this time, I would like to recognize and introduce the Grand Marshals of today's parade, Harry Hansen and Shager.
Surely all thank you for this. This is the first time in the 45 years we've been doing the parade that we honor the Korean War veterans. Because a lot of the old timers out there would always remember Korea was the forgotten war. Nobody seemed to remember. When you had your politicians down in Washington, every time they introduced something, it was World War I, World War II, Vietnam. And it stayed like that. In fact, just about maybe 3 weeks ago, I was listening to a politician speaking down in Washington. His claim was there was 2 wars before the Vietnam War. Again, the Korean War was forgotten, even though they had close to 50,000 killed. I think it was 171 wounded, and they're still missing close to 8,000. So we forgot about you, but we're going to remember you now. And it was a tough Cold War. These guys can stake that fact. That was a cold place, sometimes 35 below zero. You take your cup of coffee in the canteen, it'll freeze within a minute. Am I correct? And just recently, the South Korean government came out with a whole book, Korea Reborn. The first section of it covers the 3 years of the war, from June 50 till July 1953. Aspect of it is real good, and it goes on how they conspired, or this and that prospered, into a rich country, thanks to our help. And somehow I managed to get 2 books for these guys. And also a Sussex County medal, thanking them for the Korean War service. Our mayor will present it.
VFW hosts here in Sparta for getting this opportunity for us, Ed Schorger and myself, to come out and be a participant of this parade in Sparta, New Jersey. God bless you all. God bless all our men and women serving in our country. May they come back safe and sound. In God's name, amen.
Andrews, high school band.
War, the Great Depression, the World Wars. America has suffered through all of these, yet still managed to come back from it all with finesse. After each disaster, a boom occurs that economically revitalizes America with a new industry or a positive change to the workforce. After the Civil War, the railroad boom increased the wealth of the country on the whole due to the amount of jobs created. After World War I and the Great Depression, a new boom was created by the enactment of dual federalism and the country having to mass-produce goods and weapons for World War II. Through the 2008 to 2009 recession, though the 2008 to 2009 recession was bad and is still causing problems in America today, I am optimistic that another boom will soon occur to refresh the country's economy. Around the world, people say that America is faltering. There are countless arguments on how America is no longer strong in educating classes because the average test scores are lower, which begs the question, why are the test scores so high in other countries? Only the students at the highest cognitive level are allowed to even take these tests, a significant portion of the countries around the world, because they have to be incredibly intelligent to be allowed to continue on to a higher education, while every American student is tested and given educational options for the future. I'm optimistic about America's future because as the population of every country increases, there will be a larger and larger population of uneducated people because those countries were used to only providing higher education to a certain number of people. America provides education to every child regardless of income level or cognitive abilities. Any American student can attend a community college after obtaining their GED, making a higher level education and more job opportunities an attainable goal for any citizen. Eventually, this will shine through as better than simply educating the people that are already smart. I am also optimistic about America because educated people from all over the world want to come here because of the freedoms allowed in this country. Every year, scientists, inventors, and great thinkers come here to avoid persecution within their own countries. Most immigrants that come into this country are viewed negatively as competition for jobs. People forget that Thomas Edison was immigrant. Many Americans do not understand that a high birth rate and a large population are imperative if new jobs will be created. I'm optimistic about the future of this country because the history of the world shows that tolerance and freedom go hand in hand with the success of a nation. And America, despite its apparent decline in personal freedoms, actually has more freedoms than most of the world. Ideas that people express casually here would get them arrested instantly in some countries. Despite the enormously large deficit that has Americans worried that the nation will never bounce back, there are actually a number of historical proofs that indicate that the deficits are not the end of America as we know it. The annual gross domestic product of America is about the same as the deficit each year, and now that America is no longer in a recession, the gross domestic product will be larger and larger every year until the government is able to pay off significant portions of the debt. Also, even factoring in the debt weakening the country, America still has the highest gross domestic product in the world and one of the highest ones per person. China falls behind every year by about 4 or 5 trillion, making the idea that China will be buying up America seem highly unlikely. I'm optimistic about our nation's future because I believe that my generation has a firm grasp on what is needed to succeed in the future. Though many people are living off of unemployment and welfare benefits in America, no one is working hard in high school or college right now with the dream of someday living off of government aid. Economists predict that 65% of the jobs current high school students will be filling after graduating from college have not yet been created. I have faith in economic predictions and historical trends that show that right now, America is slowly recovering and becoming stronger every day. Unemployment is dropping, investors are investing, and students are studying. Socioeconomic troubles are only a minor bump in the road to the American dream that so many people in this country break their backs to achieve. Our nation cannot fail with a driven population like the American public, and I am confident that the future of the United States is bright and will be filled with endless opportunities for every new generation of Americans.
Well done.
You put that uniform on. And look at Dan over here, the colonel. He looks great in his. I couldn't get in mine, but... And then he took a battalion of Marines over to Iraq, and he brought every one of them back. So that's really a good thing. Very special. And merchant marines that a lot of people, I don't know, they just don't pay attention. If it wasn't for the merchant marines during World War II, we might have been in a different spot because they delivered so much cargo over there. There was tanks, plane parts, ammo, and they lost a lot of ships, lost a lot of men. So they really deserve to be recognized. Right, Councilman Gibbs? Had to get that in there. So now we're going to go into our presentations to the monument with the special groups. I know Troop 95. I've got them down here to present something. And I'd like to thank them and their leaders for helping me out Saturday, putting flags on the graves. They did a good job. And the mayor's son was in charge. So they got it done. And we got out of the Sparta Elks. Sparta Township. Thank you, Sparta Township. I think these are the two guys that served in Bosnia. I might be wrong, but I think I'm correct. Presentation by the Blue Knights Law Enforcement Club, Soccer Club. By the 33rd Infantry Regiment. By the Sparta VFW Auxiliary, all three of them. It's her first time. She's the great-granddaughter.
That's cute.
She didn't want nobody to take her seat, that's why she ran the seat. Is there anybody else that would like to present anything? These troop leaders of these groups, and I send the stuff out for invitation, when you send back, you should kind of put on there that you want to present it, then I would have it on the list for it. Okay, we got a deal? Next, we are going to have the concert in the park. Andrew?